Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? Welcome to North Shipping 2013 and more. Welcome to Alfa Laval. Today we have a setup here in Alfa Laval what we call Speaker's Corner. And the first presenter is me. My name is Borgnæs, and I'm responsible for the parts and service here in the Nordic countries. Today, I will speak about extending performance across the world, the importance of having service on all ocean-going vessels. In Alfa Laval, we have numbers of important equipment for the vessels, going from tank cleaning machines to huge boiler systems, freshwater generators, pure bilge separators, etc. And this is vital products for the vessels, and we need to secure this equipment in good order to secure uptime for the vessels. And to have uptime for the vessels, it is of importance that we supply service, parts, and there is an availability of those things to keep the vessel going. In Alfa Laval, we have a presence around the world second to none. We have dedicated service engineers located all over the world in the most important harbors. We have workshops with the newest machinery in order to fix and repair Alfa Laval equipment. Actually, we are located in more than 60 countries around the world. It is important that the vessels can have their parts 24/7. And to do this, we have a setup in Alfa Laval with distribution center located in the US, in Europe, and in the Far East, meaning that we, as said, around the clock can supply the parts. And actually, it is like we can supply the parts within 24 to 48 hours, and we have a rate that says 95% of all parts we have available on stock, which is important to keep the vessel going. On top of that, we also have emergency deliveries, 24-hour hotline, which means the ship operator can call in and we can find a way to solve a problem. All service kits are delivered in accordance with the maintenance plan on board the vessels to secure that you have the optimal service on the machinery. And of course, quality is guaranteed. Also, Alfa Laval's service offer harbor support, which means in most larger harbor, we can go on board your vessels and do a survey on the Alfa Laval equipment. That means very skilled personnel from Alfa Laval will instruct the crew on board about parameters, problems, all things they can do to improve the operations of the Alfa Laval equipment. And end of the visit, a visit report will be handed over to the ship. Also, it was mentioned about the workshop. The workshop, we can do repair of all types of plate heat exchangers and separators as an example. We have exchange systems for bolt for the separator, meaning a breakdown. We can immediately send a reconditioned bolt and later on receive the old one. So again, to secure the uptime of the vessel. End of the day, it is important that the crew on board the vessel, they are well trained and they know how to operate the equipment of Alfa Laval. And by that, we offer training for the crew and for our customers, and we do that in different levels, what they needed. That could be to troubleshoot or even just to do service on the equipment and so forth. This will be arranged in agreement with our customers. So, to sum up about the service within Alfa Laval is the availability across the world and the presence, which is so important. There is Alfa Laval second to none. This extending the performance of your vessels and keep the uptime of your vessels. Thank you, and I hope that I will see many of you customers and discuss this issue further on the stand here during the next day in North Shipping. Thank you.